Let's see if there's... Repo has updates as well? There are no more geese in these lands. Okay. No geese, but maybe goose? Some goose. Should we... I don't remember what we continued, so we should start a new dynasty, right? I'm kind of scared to touch this. But also curious? I don't know. Damn, we did this for my birthday last year. Dang. I don't remember this. Okay. Here's how you play. Type in ! join to join the game as a noble. You see? You see how easy that is? See how it works? That's how it works. Ooh. Yeah, my legacy lived on. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna sit back and get a little sip of water. Let's go. My legacy lives on. I don't remember little things about this game. Purple unite. Oh no. Who else wants to join? I'll keep this going for a bit. A lonely chief. Come on, it's plural. Y'all, you can't leave this chief alone. Look at this chiefs. Or the other chiefs in chat. Who else is in here? Let's go. You can't leave these chiefs in there alone. Oh, there we go, Wiz. Thank you. I know you're out there, nobles of the chat. I see you. Best night. Also a thing that I want to share with y'all. I've seen some Has-Been Hotel and I want to like record just my reactions to the music because my god, it has overtaken my life and all I want to do is dress up as Alistair or Carmine. Or no, is that there? Yeah, wait, Carmelo? Can't remember. My brain is soup. Carmilla, my god. Carmilla Carmine, that's who it is. Okay. I just finished the last slice of lasagna. How dare you not share? Exactly, but you are supposed to share. Anybody else wants to join? We have 3 counts of the east, 2 chiefs of the north, and 2 barons of the march. I am going to... Yay, that's good to know. I am refreshing my brain because As soon as I said I wanted to play, my brain went, what game? Mozz, I've been playing Quinn in an RP server. Yay, that's so cool. Hell yes. If y'all ever accept my invitation, I will make you all lasagna. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I'm gonna do Wiz. There we go. How do I pin this? Why can't I pin this? Thank you, Jordan. Okay. Alrighty. Did that add me? I didn't want to. Dang it. I'm not voting on stuff. Just know that. Just know. Me too. Tori's going to join and make Rania. That's cool. I am so ready for the next season. So if there's a way that Rania lives on, that'll be amazing. Okay. Let's try to remember what happened before we go. Okay. Something was happening with the quarantine. We got some money. Stability's stabilizing. I don't know. I can't remember. Alrighty. What should we do next? The North, pox in the capital, a new festival. Nothing in the East. Nothing in the North. I should. Did I? That was, no, we're not doing this. That was an accident. I didn't mean to join y'all. My liege, you will recall the quarantine you ordered to deal with the dancing plague. It's been many months since anyone last entered or left the affected area. We think the plague may have run its course. We ask your permission to lift the quarantine. Sinisters!
Apparently you are doing something right, Captain.
Let's say end starving. That's true. Okay. They don't have farming. Their faith is at 0 as well. For the counts, their faith is at 0. The barons are really being helped out here. I should have probably went and helped out the chiefs, honestly. Thank you so much for 52 months. Y'all know that 52 months is like almost exactly like from my first day of streaming. Not my first day, like my first, like that's incredible. Let me see. 52 months ago from today. No, since you joined us, Sinisters. That's wild. That's so incredible. Okay. Next. Alrighty. It's been some time since the Marcher quarantine was instated. Should it be lifted? Send Baron Sound of Tokyo to check it's safe. What should I do here? I don't remember what the system was. It's remembering. The monarch marks their preferred voting option. This gets 1 extra vote. The monarch can take a voting option off the table. +1 stability if more than 50% of the nobles vote for any one option. I'm going to do that. All right. So, are y'all ready for the vote? Oh, I have to change the thing. Where's the stream information? Just chatting turned into king. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Ready to start some voting? Ready? To vote, you type in A, B, C, and D after exclamation point vote. Okay. Gotta put the exclamation point because otherwise we won't get there. Yep, like Numa. You guys trying to spend my money? I mean, the kingdom's money? Exclamation point vote, and then the letter should work. Oh, so everybody wants to spend the kingdom's money. I mean, it's fine. That's what this voting is for. We might want to move your cam. Yeah, let me see where I can move this bad boy. Up. There we go. The captions are much smaller than I like though. Hold on. Shouldn't have done that. I stand behind my fellow baron. Well, all right. Lower right might be goof. Calling a goof. Okay. All right. You see the stats? Defiance goes low, trade goes up. Defiance goes up, trade goes down. Hire an adventurer to seek. All right, let's go. Voting has closed. Solidarity. Let's see. We will hire the best, or just any adventurer to check that it's safe. There's no shortage of foolhardy heroes looking for a quest to prove themselves, especially not from the Adventurers Guild. Stability is now steady. Treasury is now okay. Not long before someone takes on a job, a heroic chap with a suitably silly surname with far too many syllables that you immediately forget, and for 900 coins, it's a bargain. So long as he survives. Oh, I guess we'll see to that later. Pox in the capital? Chancellor, Your Majesty, the crystal pox has spread from the north to the capital itself. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. Our streets are covered in the glittering statues of the afflicted. Why are we going down in stability? Oh no. Indeed, Your Majesty, if only we could have prevented it. In any case, a rumor has spread amongst the peasants. They believe the only cure for the crystal pox is the monarch's touch. What exactly do they mean by that? Exactly what it sounds like. You laying your hands upon one of the infected and, I don't know, blasting them with your royal healing powers. But I don't have royal healing powers. We both know that, but the common folk have always been superstitious about the hidden magics of the monarch. If you don't heal a few of them, they may storm the palace just to get their hands on you, or rather, your hands on them. I hate this. I suggest we look to the council for guidance. I don't understand the 95% chance. Can somebody explain that? 85% is just stability. Triple the security around the palace until this blows over. We should let the crystal pox run its course. I feel like I'm gonna get sick. Where's the thing of, why don't we hand wash? You know, where's the secret option E? Hand washing techniques and Masking up. I don't see that on here. I don't understand the 95% of chance. That seems really high though. Like, does that mean a good thing? 95% chance that it will work? Am I that magical? I also don't understand. It's usually chance of success. Like, not voting, but like just chance of success that it would heal people? What? Why, I wonder what it... Okay. Okay. We'll see what this goes to. Excuse me. Excuse me, Numa. We'll get more money in the treasury. But our authority and stability will go down for D. I see. Numa is chaos. I see that. See that now. Tokyo, I don't know if you should trust your Baron. Just saying. Just calling it out from here. You know? I feel like they're in a path of chaos. It should. You would let the common folk die without the healing touch of Mozz. Seems like it. Let me check why this command's not working, love. Give me a second. I would erode the power of the monarchy. You know how I am with monarchs. Oh, there we go. There we go. Haha. But that's what swords are for. Dang. Dang, y'all. What have I done? I'm a very good monarch, clearly. I totally know what's happening in my kingdom. Are we done voting? Everyone's done? All done? Alrighty. Voting is closed. No more voting. All done voting. The palace watch brings a small number of carefully vetted peasants into the palace. Each of them has a solid character reference and an appropriately tragic backstory. Oh, dang. We really like... Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna... Okay, cool. They worked it up. Orphans, widows, etc. Thank ye kindly for this, your majesty. They're pitiable to behold, each encrusted with oozing boils and crystalline growths. You pass down the line, solemnly touching them solemnly on the forehead, and then they are ushered out of the palace. Turns out, you can't really cure it. The crystal pox continues to ravage the capital, but the legend of your personal intervention spreads far and wide. Oh, Soon half the kingdom believes in your healing touch? What do you mean? It didn't work. When the pox finally passes, gemstones litter the streets, but the people are too busy mourning to pick them up. The treasurer has her servants collect them under the cover of darkness. What do you mean? What do you mean they still believe I have magic? You sent people to get all the gemstones? You could have handed them out. That's okay, it was their gemstones that fell off their body. Your Majesty was going through the history books and found the most interesting tidbit. During the reign of Queen Aiga, the kingdom held a huge parade in honor of all the regions coming together. It was called the Day of Kinship, and it was quite the party. A festival, you say? Lots of drinking and dancing? That sounds exciting. Visitors flocked to the capital and the city flourished. I hear it made things much more harmonious across the kingdom, too. I suggest we reinstate the Day of Kinship. We got funds. Wonderful, Your Majesty. The question is, how much money do you want to spend on the Day of Kinship? I'm sure the nobles will have opinions on the subject. Will they? How much defiance is with everyone? The chiefs are really up there, huh? Authority is really high. And stability is like 6. You know, I'm gonna let you guys vote for this. Because I'm curious. What do my barons, chiefs, and counts want? You know? I won't remove an option off the table. I'm curious on what you want for the kingdom. Except for Numa. Numa is just here to reign on chaos. I see. Respectable. Money is no object for the Count Jordan Lee. Alright. Oh! For the Chief Wizard Styles as well. Is this a chaos voice? If you select the option that is very not chaos? Baron Numa? You can't predict what I'll do. I see that now. I see that. Aha, your money. I mean, the kingdom's money. What do you mean? Go for the cheapest parade possible. Count Lamy, I see you. Who else have not voted? I know there's 0 seconds left. But you're not the boss of me. Thank you also for the hydrate. We have to chip away at the authority. Look at this. We're being tyrannical over here, okay? I mean, I am a wonderful, wonderful tyrant. I mean, monarch. I mean, how you doing? Anybody else in here? Exclamation point, vote C. No? 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 Chaos? Chaos is what we go for? You know, that's fair. 3. I'm gonna give it 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Voting is closed. Respectable amount. The treasurer nods, scribbling down notes. Defiance is now insolent. Defiance is now... Oh, okay. The North is now insolent inside of Defiance. I see you. Defiance is now cordial with the counts. And the barons... loyal. Sounds about right. The treasurer nods, scribbling down notes. Stilt walkers, jugglers. She and the Chancellor leave deep in conversation. Soon, word of the Day of Kinship spreads all across the kingdom. Guests are already planning their outfits. Insolent. Ouch. Hey, you guys had the highest defiance here, so you were all about against authority. Barons are at 0. Counts and chiefs are at 0 faith. And chiefs, we gotta get you some food, honestly. Well, my thought was that it's far easier to bankrupt the monarchy, initiate a downward spiral, than chip away at 10 authority. You know, that's fair. That's very, very fair. End of summer 949. Nobles use your personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built. Use the command !fund to select how much you're bidding. So I'm going to move my camera first so you guys can see how much y'all have. Okay, and remember, you guys can join whenever. If you're in chat and you're interested in joining, do !join. Nessa, you have 1,400. Jordan, you have 1,000. Numa, you have 1,000. Wiz, you have 1,000. Lamia, you also have 1,000. I'm not voting. Paige, you have 650. Toki, you have 400. So you do !fund. You select the options here, and then you put how much money you want to put in. So for the barons, remember you guys have. Let me actually move this guy over here. There we go. Everything's pretty good for the barons right now. So anything that you guys want to fund for yourselves, pick in that way. So you can do, if you want a library, you can do !fund A and how much money you want to put in. You know? For the chiefs, so that's Paige and Wiz. You guys don't have any farming, you know? So I would go for anything that with that, you know? Just saying. Or faith, like the cathedral. So you can do !fund C and put like some money in. Let me see if I could do that. !fund. Library. Do 1,000. No. What else? The deer parking decreases farming? Oh, I forgot to press start. That's my fault. Do it again. Copy and paste your things. I should start the auction. I haven't started. My brain is so tired. Okay, auction hasn't started. Auction starting, and everybody knows their stats, you see? You guys need faith. You need farming. Cool. Okay, starting auction. There we go. 60 seconds. Okay, alrighty. We're gonna do fund. E 1,000. Why are we reducing stability here? Okay, what was wrong with our stability? Our stability stabilizing. Okay, what's we got a library for stability that's going up. Wiz, what's happening here? I thought we were working together. Okay, the chiefs are this insolent right now? Really? What's Tori? Hi, Tori. Actually, also, y'all, just because you don't have a stat doesn't mean you want more of it. Just, yeah, I'm trying to But maybe you do. Two buildings got funded, the aqueduct and the prison. So stability lowered, but farming increased by 1. I don't remember any of what we were trying to do. I know. This is hard enough starting something from scratch, but it's so much fun to like go back on something, even though it's been a while. So we'll kind of figure it out. Hello, all loves. Hi. If you just because tonight we were like messing around and we didn't have games and stuff, we could start a new one, you know? If that's easier than trying to remember what we did with this game ages ago. The game does say the Chiefs want to lower stability. Your scheme is subterfuge. For the Barons, you want to raise the kingdom's stability to at least 5 by next season. I don't see anything from the... lower all regions' total farming to 14 or less by next season. So, for the Chiefs, you want to lower the stability, which, congratulations, you did. For the Barons, anyone in red, you want to raise it to at least 5 by next season. So you want to kind of keep this by 5. And for the Counts, you guys are doing great. You just need to keep it up for next season. See? Lots of jump scares. That's good to know. I don't like jump scares, so that's good knowing that there will be a lot of those. So you see what everybody's plan is, everybody's thing is. I am let's see, I'm gonna take my contacts out because they are hurting. Give me a second. Yes, you want to increase stability, yes. If you are a Baron, you want to increase or what was it? Raise it to at least 5 by next season. Yep, got it even. Yeah, what's up? They probably will, Redcap. They probably will. You know what? And that's all right. Maybe that's my future. Welcome home, Alpha. All right. It is autumn. Let's see. We can check on the adventure, modernization proposals. Let's check on the adventure. I'm curious on what happened. Your Majesty, Gondaved Remzumzimi at your service. I've returned from the quarantine zone. He's survived. They have a scar on their head, though. You bring good news, yes? Well, I found the source of the plague. This was a witch with absolutely no rhythm. Jealous of her dancing peers, she cursed her whole village and it spread from there. I can make the problem go away by slaying the witch. Only then will the march truly be plague-free, but I will require extra compensation. So, I think what do we have for military? Will that decrease everybody's military? $1,500 is a lot of money. We need that for the day of kinship, okay? I mean, it's a small little soiree. I'm not spending a lot of money. Trade goes down, defiance goes up. I'm going to take the quarantine permanent off the table. I don't know why. It feels like, let's go D, folks. You want the defiance to go up? Why? Why? I'm so curious. Why do we want the quarantine permanent? We want you don't want to spend the money. Farming is not on here. Well, it would reduce trade. And trade is where we make our money. Because I want to overthrow you. The Count Lamia admits it. Admits it. Wow. Well, then we just gonna take that off the table then. Okay. I'm not reducing trade. What's a little money to end a plague? Stop trying to overthrow me. I've done nothing. I've only had 1 or 2 parties. Maybe 3, 4 tops. There are 4 seasons. Hey, so we're just paying $1,500 from my bank. I mean, from the people's money. Okay. Voting's over. I guess we'll pay the adventurer once more to deal with the witch. Okay, it's fine. Anybody else want to vote? Tori, if you want to join, you can do !join, and it should bring you onto here immediately, and then you can vote. I think if you want to vote specifics, did it work? I don't know. Oh, there you are. You're part of the Chiefs. Paige, Wiz, Jordan, Lamiel, Nate, Nessa, James, Mozzarelle, Toki, Numa. That's not me. Yeah, now you can vote. So if you do !C, it should come up here again. !vote C. Ooh. There we go. Alrighty. If everybody's done. All my fellow barons. They're out there. Not Mozz though. We are barons in name only. Well, if anybody else wants to join the barons, because this was an accident. If y'all want to vote, feel free. Continued. In 3. And 2. 1. Voting is closed. Because someone made it harder for me to win. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you mean by any of those things. Those words. There's a lot of words. And I don't understand. But that's enough about that. I guess we're paying money. The treasury, cough up the coins to have the witch killed. You can rest easy knowing it's almost over. Isn't it? Ugh. Challenge succeeded. Got him. They were a nun? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, the barons are going after me, aren't they? Now that's dealt with. Will you lift the quarantine? It's doing a number on our economy. The number is 0, in fact. It's probably going to be a problem. It's probably going to be a problem. Once the quarantine is lifted, you hear that the people on the inside have survived, even if they're shaken. There's no sign of spontaneous dancing either. In fact, even the mere hint of a jaunty tune sends the locals in a panic. Many will never dance again. Oh. But at least the marcher trade should eventually recover. I am not killing any nuns, okay? Don't go spreading that around. Okay? The barons of the march, don't go spreading that around. Alright? Alright, let's see. Modernization proposals. By Master. Your Highness, the barons of the march plan to have the council push through a number of military reforms. For the good of the kingdom, they say, but the reforms are designed to consolidate marcher control over our ranks. What can I do? The barons are waiting for a period of stability that will allow them to pass the necessary amendments while everyone's guard is down? It looks as though the barons will soon have the opportunity they need to put forth the military reforms, but things could change. You bring the revelations, which the barons wholeheartedly denied to the council. Lies? Lies. Everyone here? The barons? You only want stability. Sure you do. Sure you do. What is your case here? What is your case? Because, you know what? I'm calling for unity here. Alright? That's what I'm going to call. Call for unity in this wonderful land. Okay, we are nice. Are we? Are we nice? Voting has started. It's up to you all to choose. Thank you for the hydrate. I see you. Appreciate you. I mean, are you trying to over... No, I'm kidding. Are we... Stability goes down. But authority goes up. We don't want authority to go up. So everybody's just... Do they only wish to disrupt? Well, they extend, you know, here accusing you of treason. Explain yourself. Defiance does go up as well. Oh, sorry, buddy. Wiz is here playing the long game. Your betrayal will not go unnoticed. Wow. James voting against the barons. They themselves a baron. Said, I accuse you of treason. Oh my god, that's too funny. I trust my fellow counts only. You are a count. No, I'm trying to prevent the unity thing from raising stability and helping the barons. That's fair. I vote with the chiefs. Well, one of them voted to accuse the, well, one of them did beat. And Pedro went to sleep. I don't know if any other chiefs are here. Dog! Or would you like to vote? I think everything is... Well, we need one more person for the barons because I did not mean to be there, so... Yeah. I love this game too. This is so much fun. Trying to overthrow me. See how it is. See how it is. I should? It won't do anything. You are a chief. So your goal is, as chiefs, to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. So you could follow with Wiz. Yep. I'll be messy. Do your thing. Do your thing. If we're all done, it is the Twitch version of Medieval Monopoly. It is. But also, I picked this after a long day of working. I still have a bunch of things to do. And we voted on it. So we will play this again and, you know, we will relearn it. So don't be too stressed if you're not strategic. I'm just really happy to have a stream again with you guys. Continue. You will all rue this day. And I just, you know, the character that Numa has gotten into. I do enjoy that. Baron. Voting is closed. So, oh, a stretch for you. Gotcha. Oh my god. My body. My body. Oh my god. What is this message? Hold on, one sec. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you, Numa. The Frenchie is raw. What was it? I used to know, I used to know more ASL, but like I haven't practiced it in a long time. So, yeah, I'm gonna take classes with friends and go from there. But this is a really, 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 really great resource. Feel free to share it in the chat because I think that's a wonderful, wonderful resource. Us treason, your most loyal of subjects. We'll see about that. Peasants in the march and beyond protest the reforms. Derisive cartoons are posted on tavern notice boards, while priests warn against trusting the self-serving barons and their wicked ways. You can only hope it will be enough to delay the reforms. We'll see. Day of kinship. Look at the day. Are you guys ready for a party? I am. Look at the party people. We're all party people, and Your Majesty, the day of kinship has arrived. Today, the regions will come together to honor the achievements of Queen Iga the Reconciliator. This will be the best festival the capital has ever seen. Absolutely. I will ruin this party. The Baron comes in just slamming doors. Day of kinship, the day after you marked me for treason. Visitors gather, eager for a spectacle. Stall holders set up shops along the streets. I'm going to cause such a scene. Numa. Yo. Selling food. Oh, your float awaits, Your Majesty. Thank you, Marshal. You ascend the steps to your parade float. It's as tall as a small cottage and wider than an elephant. 10 horses wait at the ready to pull it forward. You choose to build a statue of... the nobles of different regions cooperating. Hey. Let's just work together. You know, I'm your monarch, and I just want us to have a wonderful day of kinship. It is literally what the day is about. So, handshake? Will you, shake my hand? Lamia, Wiz, is this all right? More like float. Numa, where was this unity when you accused us of treason? Where? Where? Oh my god. All the other barons just like, did they come to this? Let's see. James, Toki. Did y'all come to this event? Your Baron Numa is just screaming. Just crickets. The horses drive forward and the crowd roars in excitement, clapping and cheering and throwing rose petals. You could get used to this. As you make your way around the capital, the other floats follow in your wake. I don't care. Where's the whiskey? The marcher float looks like a forest growing up a mountainside. Upon it, the barons are eating a lavish feast. Occasionally, someone else, not this Mozz, another Mozz, throws a chicken leg or a honey cake down to a peasant. Damn, Baron Mozz. Your dog is loud, and several other chiefs stand atop a model mountain on the northern float, dressed in ceremonial kilts. An effigy of an ice giant towers over them, glaring at the crowd. Upon the eastern float sits a model of the Black Spire, the tower originally built by Queen Xenia. Mentallamia and the other caped counts stand around it, each holding a flaming torch. None of them look particularly festive. By the time your parade reaches the lush gardens of St. Serena's Park, it's sunset. Towering bonfires banish the dusk. Very jolly, eh, Your Majesty? The Chancellor's been looking forward to this for weeks. Can I get you a drink? A couple, yes. Glaring is more like squinting for the alcohol table. I regret not getting a little treat. Oh, I have brownies. I should have made brownies. She brings you back a couple of flagons of mead. I feel like I should marry the marshal, but hey, you know, cheers. What now, Your Majesty? The night's young. Let's go dancing. Greetings, Your Highness. Please join us. Nessa. Well, welcome. You join the dancing nobles and peasants. The musicians strike up a new tune, a real cloud piece pleaser. Be the best dancer in the group. Find someone to flirt with and dance a little, then go home. Let's be honest. We need to reduce their authority because I am not a tyrant. Okay? All right. I'm not. But also cute. We need an heir. All right? 20 chance is brutal. It's pretty much saying you can't dance. And I can't deal with that truth. So find someone to flirt with. There are plenty of gorgeous people around, and everyone's eager to get close to a monarch. What? Ask someone back to the palace. Ask several people back to the palace. Oh my god. Who are we? Stay out all night. Head home alone. I need a D4. That's what I'm gonna do. A D4. I got a 1. Ask someone back to the palace. You find a delightful dancer to bring to your chambers in the palace. The defiance in the kingdom is disappointing. For you all, I'm saying like all the nobles. All right. For me, the monarch, I'm chilling. I'm happy. I need to also ask Alpha about the dice rolls. Why focus on a flower when you can hoe thy fields? You know? But I rolled a 1. And he's cute. Your Majesty, there's some matters that... Oh, ninth god, apologies. I'll come back when you're in more formal attire. Why? You know today's the day of kinship, okay? And the night of kinship continues, okay? Your advisors won't be able to look you in the eyes for some times. Did everybody come in this room or only the Chancellor? Okay? Why are people coming inside my room? All right? I put the sock on the door. That's how it works. We communicated this, did we? But the nobles were happy for the chance to show off. A successful day of kinship indeed. Incredible. Incredible. What a wonderful season. Hopefully, whatever's happening here with the barons in the march, the dancing plague is over. Possibly we met somebody. Who knows? We're restoring faith. Okay? You know, we're going to keep this monarch going. You know? Ending season for Autumn 949. Oh no. Oh no. The march. After several rounds of deliberations, the council approves wide-ranging reforms to the kingdom's standing armies. The barons are the major contributors to this new model army, having volunteered their expertise and manpower in these trying times. Meanwhile, in a foreboding march or fortress, the barons are celebrating. Ah! Gordian. Oh, this was from before. I can't hardly believe they went for it. This is all well and good, but we have not won yet. We must make our final preparations before we take control. You see, this is why we're gonna fight. Okay. How should the barons use their new model army to take control of the kingdom? Other barons? Do you guys want to vote? Okay. So that means your next goal is to raise your military. Goddamn. I should have known. Should have known. I see. I see how it works. March on the capital with the full strength of the new model. Dang. Okay. This is what happens when you're rude to people. Oh, we raise an army. Dang. Voting has closed. What time is it right now? 10:35? Okay. Continue. Then it's settled. We have a plan of attack, but one last thing remains. Defense. For our final march in the capital, we'll need a sizable home garrison to repel opportunistic attacks from other regions. For the final stage of their schemes, the barons must raise their military to at least 6. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass the final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win, and the final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win in ambition events, which will only appear after you have acquired an heir. I'm trying, okay? I took somebody home. It's, you know. In the east, Count Genesserseri and the wizard Pessia are standing atop her grim, windowless tower, swept by howling winds and lashed by rain. So you also are close. The chiefs aren't as close. Yeah, okay. Oh no. You've done an adequate job destroying the bees. You destroyed the bees? I love the bees. I suppose I won't give you leprosy. In fact, you've done so much better than expected. I will grant your army the use of my battle rats. They're bigger than horses and can bite through anything. The evil. Hi, Sphinx. How are you? My thanks, great wizard. This is you, Nessa? This is you? This is what you're doing. Okay. Now shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome monarch? But I've done nothing wrong. I'm just trying to get laid, okay? Okay, trying to get an heir. That's like priority number 1. There you go, counts. Curse them with a fate worse than death. Raise trade. Send them far away so they can never return. Raise stability. What do you want to do? What goals do you want for your season, for your final season? You can win this. Totally win this. Maybe. Laid in a grave. Well, right. But it'll be lonely in there. Can I bring the jester friend? Like, we can cuddle. I mean, I didn't say that. Oh. Raising trade. I mean, laid is laid. I agree. If you are interested in joining, you can always do !join. Thanks. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is my stream return after moving, and my little stream room is complete. Biscotti is not here yet. He'll be here in a month. So anyone who is joining and want to give him treats, save them. Save them so when he comes here, I'll have a cute little countdown for you guys so that we can give him a cute little celebration. This is for the counts only, open to counts of the East only, because this is for the counts themes. You know? So, if everybody has voted, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, we will continue. Thanks, you are part of the Barons. Ooh, cute. Worse than death. Well, it can be done, but I will require an additional fee. Enough gold to sink a galleon. Galleon? Can't remember. Perhaps that's a good start. Blood and stars. I thought we already sealed the deal. No. Something you should learn. Dealing with wizards is a tricky business. We'll never learn, Nessa. Yes, so Sphinx, for you, the Barons are really close to winning. So they're going to try to raise up to 6. The Counts were doing farming and now doing something else. I don't remember. Now get me that gold. For the final stage of their scheme, the Counts must raise their trade to at least 6. It's right now a 4. Huh. What should we do? You can set different taxes for each of the regions or bribe regions to keep them sweet. I feel like the chiefs have really not been doing well. You know, life's been... So, their trade is pretty high. Their military is crazy high. Their defiance is at a 2, though. You know, life is hard as a chief. I see that. I see that. The Counts sell unused tracts of land to the Adventurers Guild for 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. We want bourbon? You know, maybe I could get you some bourbon, you know? The Barons are gonna build up their military. I feel like the Counts. What is your trade is trying to go, right? What could we do here? The counts are the wealthiest amongst y'all, except for Dog over here. The counts are Nessa with 1900 over here. You could tax us all into the ground because our defiance is so low. It is true. We could get some money in this bank. You know. Maybe give you some money, Wiz? Is that what you're saying? Yeah? You want to work together? Yeah? You want to come together and help us out? Yeah? You want to shake my hand? Wait. Just because I'm now the rich one, y'all can't go dogpile my hard-earned gallons. Look. Y'all are loyal. Barons. You're at 0. We're loyal. We work together. Okay? We're loyal. Nate. Nessa, you know, y'all are rich. Look at this. Look at the rest of the community. You see what I'm saying? We are... Yes, you are at 0 defiance. So that is loyal. Okay? Bribe me, coward? Excuse me. If I were to bribe anybody, I don't care what your little papers say. You know, there's a lot of talk. Okay? If I was gonna bribe anybody, it would be the chieftains to keep, chilling. You know? And I can't bribe you specifically. James, come on. Look at this defiance. The chiefs are loyal to the sword. I don't know, you guys have 2 defiance. Just a tip. Yeah. A bribe for us chiefs is money we can spend on buildings that don't help the other 2 regions win. You're speaking my language. Just saying. If I do this, everybody is even on defiance, okay? And look at that. Are the chieftains wanting to destabilize your kingdom? That is true. Islands. Look. I see what you're saying, Numa. I see what you're saying. But we have to replenish. They were bad from the beginning, yes, but with the unity bonus, we really are the least of Mozz's problem right now. That's true. Is this God-given body not worth the bribe? It feels like you're bribing me. And you're like, this feels like a dance. Hence, we should be bribed. You could have had an even playing field now that the council has readjusted. It's true. Because let's see how much this would be. I could nicely tax us all. I get 300. We get minus 100 wealth from everybody. And we all go home. Okay? That's fair. That's totally fair. But I'm gonna tax the rich a little bit. And then y'all are trying to build up your trade and your military. And the chiefs, they're doing their best. Confirm tax. Sorry, Barons. Numa, James. Hand over your, please pay your taxes on time. Thank you. We will use it for public buildings and parties. And I need to find an heir. I mean, not an heir. I need to... Okay. Look at that. Everybody's chill. Look at that. Where do I want my head? On my neck, preferably. Thank you. And please don't storm the Capitol. Ugh. We don't really like that. I swear I won't go to the military. I don't know if I trust that, Sphinx. I don't know if that's... You swear? You just want to put in a pool. Okay. You know what? I see what you're saying. If there are public pool, like, availabilities, like, you know, I got you.